April, so it's a bit early for the St. Lawrence, but it's been, as you can see, it's sunny. It's been beautiful for the last sort of week and a half. Snow's only melted about 2.5 weeks ago, 2 to 2.5 weeks ago. As you see on the videos, we flew over and fishing that bay that you see on the video. It was frozen solid. Now it's opened up. I come up here yesterday out of scan with the drone and picked up quite a few fish. It's got to be 200 or 300 fish in groups of 5s and maybe 10s. There's a lot of small fish mixed in there, and when I say small, you know, I'm looking around the 14 to 16, 17 pound. I'm not looking for them, I'm looking for the 30 pluses and obviously bigger. This area is a really good spot for big fish. There's been 250s, 49, and there's been like loads of 45s and stuff like that over the years from this area. So yeah, so I've got 3 rods out, just put them out 5 minutes ago. Not expecting much, so it's a little bit early. I've never fished this early before. I've always fished really mid-May, like another 4 weeks really. But I've fished at the end of April, but that's a long time ago, done well. But yeah, yesterday there was a lot of fish crashing. It was in the afternoon, there was a lot of fish crashing around. I've seen 2 or 3 fish this morning crashing, but a lot quieter because obviously the nights get a bit cooler and the fish, you know, sort of slow down. The water's down, must be 2 feet, 2.5 feet than normal levels. They're just slowly lifting it. A little bit late, but they're just slowly lifting it. I mean, it's gone up about 8 inches in the last 2 days, which is good because I'm only in 2.5 feet of water. It's a long way in from the mainland, so what I find on the St. Lawrence is the fish, they don't like it to come so far inland and the water being so shallow, and if the water drops even 2 or 3 inches, they know, and then they know to move out because obviously they get stuck in the bays, and they're pretty smart on that. It's just survival for the fish. So yeah, so at the moment they're in and some are coming in, but they're only just waking up. The footage on the drone that I see when I was looking down on them, they were flickering, you know, when they go along and they just flicker on the sides and they just sort of flicker up and roll and go back down. Didn't notice any feeding. They're just waking up. I mean, they've just had like 7 months of ice and cold, and the water's still cold. I haven't checked it, but I'd say it's upper 40s, maybe 50. Probably in places it might be 52 or so right in the shallows, like in the foot of water, in the edges and stuff. But the fish seem to be sitting in the middle at the minute, which they normally do. And then as it warms up, they come out from the middle and they go up the ledges like that, and then they come into the shallow bit, real shallow bits, and then they might have a little feed, but they will feed in quick. It's like, you know, if you get anything, it'll be 1 or 2 bites and then you'll go hours with nothing, and that's what happens this time of year anyway. This is the snag swim, and yeah, it is really snaggy. There's stumps everywhere. About every sort of 30 foot there's a stump or a branch. So yeah, getting the fish in here is extremely hard. So I don't normally come in here too much because of the snags, but see a couple of big fish in here, and it's early in the season at the minute. So the fish is sort of congregated in certain areas, obviously around the stumps and stuff like that, where the bulk of the food is in the freshwater shrimp. go. We went quiet for about 2 hours, and then the winds really picked up, clouded over, a bit of low pressure, and then this is the 5th now. Seen a couple of definitely low 30s crash out there, so there's definitely 30 pounders amongst them out there. Yeah, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. There we go. There's a full fish of the morning. 31 pounds. I see about 2 or 3 big uns crash. I see a big un crash, that's what's playing it, so there's still a group of them out there. They're waiting to go in the spawning bays. Woohoo! Another 30 to the list, and some more hopefully for this video. What a fish, look at that, that's long, isn't it? Not bad, 26 and a half, first 20 this morning after the 30. Look at that girl. Nice one. Just get her back and then just see what's on the other rod. For the morning, got up really early this morning. It's really hot, it's 31 degrees for the next 3 or 4 days. Some fish are spawning in the bays. It's a bit early, it's end of May, but I come out into the colder water with the main drag, get away from the spawners. And I lost one first bounce straight away, and then this is my first one on the bank. Look at that. It's 27.5 pound wild St. Lawrence common. Look at that. She's beauty. The old female. The others have been males. I've had a female about 22, male 21, and a couple of small ones. But this is the one. Another one for the video. Oh, double take up there as well, as you can hear in the background, and they're only about 15, 20 yards. You see me cast, and like, holy damn! I've got to tighten that clutch down. I'll show you on the video. And there's the other one. No, absolute one-toners. I've got to slow them down, otherwise they'll spoil you. I just banked the other one. It was about 17, 18 pound. That's on corn, that one. This one's on the Snowman. There's the one you see me cast out. This is the rod. Unfortunately, it's took a lot of line and gone into the weed bed at distance now. Two takes at once. It should come back. I'm watching them with Polaroids, and there was nothing there for about 15-20 minutes, and then 5 or 6 fish just drifted into the swim, and you can see them just drift in, and then they was turning around on top of the bait, and then bang, that went, and obviously there was a fish coming from the left as well, which I didn't see, and then that rod went off. So very exciting times. It was a good move going from the other swim. They'd say them fish moved out of that deep water into that flow. They moved out, and now they've come into the shallows. It's warming up now. It's about 27 degrees now at the moment, and it's about 10:30 in the morning. Look at that. At the garden swim, always produces big fish in springtime. Look at that. It's another 40. This is 41.4. 41 pound 4. Second 40 in what, 2 days now. Look at that. And that was only caught, as you see on the cast, the underarm flick at 15 yards out in probably 2.5 foot of water. See some big black shapes. And I had 4 doubles, but I didn't put on film. Yeah, as you see, I had a couple of double takes at once as well. And this black shape wandered back and then took the CCH method ball, just underarm flicked. Just 30.5, and we straight after the 40. Same rod, 15 yards straight out, CCH pack bait. Just a single pack bait out there with a mainline Snowman rig, pineapple. Look at that girl. The females are moving in. It's nice and overcast. It's perfect weather for them. They've stopped spawning now. They're just hungry until the next heat wave, which is coming soon, and then they'll spawn again. There we go. We had 14 fish, lost about 4. Just starting to pack up. All 3 rods went off. As I was playing one, the other rod went off, got that fish halfway in, then the other rod went off. All 3 went off. I lost one, and the other one was about 21, 22, and then this is the bigger girl, and they're all about 100 yards. All the fish have moved out on a northerly, but look at that. She's a little bit bad. She's been spawning up, but there you go. What an end of a video, eh? Well, I hope to see you out here with Canadian Carpin Holidays, and I can put you on some. I'll definitely put you on some of these fish. See you again soon on the next video.